Every so often, a product or technology comes along that has the ability to change the entire landscape of the farming industry. The field of agriculture is growing quickly, and equipment is growing along with it. In order to keep up with this rapid pace, farmers worldwide are looking to an ultra-efficient piece of revolutionary farm equipment, the AGKrane.
And in 1990, I decided to see if I could manufacture the AGKrane and mass produce it and just sell it to farmers and see how that went. We initially just had a lift-only AGKrane that we couldn't use it for hay or for pallets or anything like that, and so I realized that most farmers needed all of those things. And so we come up with a multi-purpose concept with the AGKrane so that it would pick up equipment like we were doing on our farm previously, and also for hay and pallets. And then we later designed things for seed bags and tried to come up with attachments that would fit as many operations as possible on a farm.
AGKrane has a rich family history dating back to 1967, where Charles Schlabs created a plow packer on a 1,000-acre farm in Texas.
Charles Schlabs was my dad. He was always somewhat of an innovator. Ever since I was a little guy, I watched him build things and just kind of fix problems that I didn't really see many other people doing. He was thinking outside the box before many people were even talking about what that meant. But one of the things that I saw him do all the time is he'd take a piece of equipment that wasn't quite the way it was supposed to be, and he would change it up and really improve it. He did that on a lot of things, you know, not for the purpose of trying to sell it or anything, just so it'd work better for what he was trying to do.
In 1990, Charles Schlabs handed the family business over to his son, Richard. Richard had noticed several neighbors borrowing what was an early AGKrane to lift heavy machinery. It was at that time that he decided that every farmer should own an AGKrane.
The design of AGKrane was actually started out of a need that we had just to pick up big equipment. We'd actually purchased a piece of equipment that we used all the time to pick up engines and big tractor duals and that sort of thing. And there's two really big problems we had with it. One of them was that it was very difficult to hook up. The other thing that happened all the time is that if we picked up something that was just a little bit heavier than what it was designed to do, it would bend. And so we welded on it and worked on it and fixed it numerous times. And then we got to the place where we decided we were going to build something that would be a lot better than that.
The AGKrane is capable of performing virtually any task on a farm. Quickly becoming known as the farmer's best friend, members of the agriculture community are quickly learning to depend on the AGKrane.
And I think there are a lot of areas where farmers have been used to front-end loaders, and as equipment gets bigger and things get bigger, the front-end loaders are not capable of picking up the things that they want to try to pick up. And so what happens is that to get a big enough tractor, and front-end loaders cost so much money, they don't really want to do that. They don't want to dedicate a big new tractor to a front-end loader, and so they start looking at what an AGKrane will do, and most people say it'll pick up more than they possibly could imagine.
The AGKrane solves the essential problem of the front-end loader. The weakest part of the tractor is in the front. This causes tremendous stress on tractors and leads to equipment malfunction.
A front-end loader is generally a pretty expensive product, mostly because it has to be hooked up to a special tractor. It can't usually interchange with any tractor. An AGKrane can hook up to any tractor with a 3-point hitch, and especially if it has a fast hitch, it can be hooked up in 2 minutes. Most even quick attached front-end loaders will not hook up that quickly. The other thing that happens when you're using a front-end loader, you can't really see anything because the nose of the tractor hides the forks, it hides what you're trying to do there. With an AGKrane, you can see fully what you're doing.
The AGKrane combines increased performance with ease of use and versatility. Each AGKrane can be attached in less than 2 minutes and attached to any 3-point tractor.
What I like most about the AGKrane is the simplicity of maintenance. Other than just a few grease zerks on it, it's ready to go all the time. We use the AGKrane for several things around the farm. Pivot repairs, repairing the hoses up on top when they start leaking, moving seed, chemical, picking up equipment. We've even used it to pick up irrigation pumps in the hole to move them around and move a discharge to a different area. You can buy front-end loaders for tractors. They're more difficult to attach and reattach. They're quite a bit more expensive, especially one that has a self-leveling option. This AGKrane has a self-leveling option, I guess, that comes standard with it.
Versatility, efficiency, and safety. These are only a few of the benefits of using an AGKrane. The company is committed to producing the highest quality product possible, and the result is a versatile farm tool that can be purchased for a fraction of the cost of a front-end loader.
This is going to lift a lot more weight than a front-end loader. You've still got your multi-functions as far as pallet attachments or hay forks or just lifting junk, cleaning up around. It's still going to be easy to operate, and it's probably going to be considerably cheaper than a good front-end loader.
An AGKrane, you can hook up to it, drop it off, unhook it, and whenever you need it, and it serves the same purpose as a front-end loader or a forklift. In most regards, it's just a handy tool. They're just like a handle on a bucket. It's just one of those things that's just you need.
The next 5 years, I would like to see us reach the East Coast and the West Coast, because I think there's a need in a lot of those farming areas that the AGKrane is going to fill.
As populations continue growing and technology advances, farm equipment is continuing to increase in size. The AGKrane is a tool that can handle the increased workload and provide superior quality and performance. No matter how big the farm, the AGKrane will continue to be the farmer's best friend. For more information, visit www.agkrane.com or call 806-364-8552.